feeling like the president, but I can't vote, boy. Picked him out from miles away, he in my scope, boy. How you speaking on my name and making no noise?
Now you say you've been listening, so you've been hearing my reasons why, right? Why I
Right,
said I
right,
believe
and
what I
that's what I
believe.
just addressed. What about
Okay.
your reasons? Yeah,
The Wangos and the wine flowers
yeah, all
and
that.
Peanut. Yeah, and I don't know if you talked to Peanut, but I know that security guard dude said that what's his name? Manny. Manny say that he talked to Peanut every day. So I don't know if you talked to Peanut, but Peanut know what he told me, what he came to my house and said. And if he lied, you got to look in the mirror as a man and ask yourself why, Peanut, because I know you watching this too. That was the main reason I believed it, because if he said the police turned him, I said, okay, if I let's say I do believe you say Jefferson Parish made you say something. Or what made you come to my house? You can't tell me that Jefferson Parish made you come to my house and tell me this though.
Who
That
came
was
to your
my
house?
issue with that.
Adam?
No, Peanut. Adam I met in the feds. Peanut and Wango. Peanut first. We talking 2009 with Peanut when I came home from the feds. So the bouncer, Darnell Jordan, he was running with my cousin BJ and Bruce, and I don't know if you heard me tell this story. He came to my house to see
Mm-hmm.
where I was mentally and what was going on. This before the start of the second trial. This is
Right,
why C was on house arrest. And
right.
he told me this, the same story before anything, is why I said, if he can tell me man to man, somebody made you come to my house, that's why I say I don't believe when he said, oh, they made me do this. And even when I call him after the reasonable doubt stuff, this man told me, God is my witness. It's a difference between uh, Hollywood and real life, and all this stuff was scripted and yada, yada, yada. And don't trip about that. And then he ended up blocking me after. Then he went on a free C murder rant. And I'm like,
See,
yo, what's up with Peanut?
see what I'm saying, bro? That's what I'm. That's the thing. What I'm getting from you, brother, is that
Mhm.
when it works in your brother favor, it's true. When it works in C favor, it's cap. The dude said it in the first time. There was the star witness of this case. Both of the
Mhm.
Jordan dudes. Both of those same key witness recanted their story. Now you don't want to take their story. You take it the first time, you don't want to take it the second time. See,
No,
that's a
cause I
bad thing right there, bro.
no, I'm asking him what made him come to my house. I
Because
never
that
got that
people
answer.
do that. People do things for whatever reason they want to do things. We have a certain thought process at one time, and then at another time we have a different thought process. We got to take that in effect. In effect, human error and human nature, bro. Humans lie, people lie all day to get what they want, to get something in their favor. So you have to take that in consideration. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't knock you by how you feel and about your beliefs about it, because you can believe what you want, but we can't hold that as facts, as solid evidence for to convict somebody for life, bro. We can't do that. You see what I'm saying? That is impossible. When you talked about why Wine said what he said, everybody who's seen you say that or heard you
Mhm.
say that knows why Wine recanted his took that damn plea back. He don't want to die. He'd rather live his life in jail. He don't want to die, bro. He don't want to die for it. That's bull. I think 90% of men who go to jail who will be in that position will say hell no to that. I'm not about to die. I'd rather live in this mud for life, but I ain't gonna die for it. You see what I'm saying? So, and the same thing with Wango. Now, me personally, I wasn't there. It's your word against everybody else's word. I don't think Wango came to your house. I don't think Wango told you any of that. And the same thing about you talking about Wango and paperwork. I mean,
Mhm.
been for since the '90s, nobody can find that. He had he had umpteen cases. He could have got somebody if he was working for the feds. I'm talking about buku of them since the '90s. I could just name some just for the a little while in 2000s. You see
No,
what
you
I'm
ain't
saying?
gotta
So
name it. What I'm saying came from the FBI. You ain't got
yeah,
that's why
FBI's is lying though. They
the
lied. We talking about the police, bro. They will railroad the hell out of you.
the case
Didn't you
that
say
I
you
know was
lied when you
the
went to
Walter
case?
Ward. The case that they told me was the Walter Ward case. I
Yeah, I
don't know
looked that
about the
up.
rest
Walter
of it.
Ward case. Somebody else is arrested for that. Somebody else on that Walter Ward case, bro. We looked that up. But see, like you said one time, one of your interviews on your page, you was like, when you went to jail, you tried to lie to get out of jail. Didn't you say that?
Yeah, I did in the beginning. I
All right
did.
then. So you gotta think about other people in that situation, bro. You can't dismiss these people when you felt like that at one time. See, now that you're a changed man and you're a man of God, you looking at everything through that lens, and everybody should be that way. That ain't that you already know where I stand with that. Everybody ain't gonna be that damn way. Because
I
people
know
live
that's
in
the one
reality,
thing I
not in no
always say.
fantasy world, man.
The one thing I always say about you, I said, nah, I respect them. I say we just got different religious beliefs, but the fact that we
Yeah.
can agree to disagree, like, no, man.
Nope, bitch ain't bigger than the program. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. Next time we need to remember. Bitch ain't bigger than the program. I ain't no nigga bigger than the program.